But here is the headline here. First interstellar tourism campaign urges aliens to visit Lexington, Kentucky.
And there is a full ad. There's a full ad and commercial on here.
Oh, wow. I'd love to see it. So they're telling people, they're telling aliens to visit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is for aliens.
So this is an ad campaign
sexy,
for aliens.
Tall, masculine, muscular, just
we don't want short, ugly aliens. We want tall, well-built aliens. Here we go. We'll take. I'll play this. See if it pops up here.
This is the first time that we as a species have ever sent out a travel ad inviting aliens to come visit.
Lexington, Kentucky just beamed the world's first interstellar travel ad into outer space. With the help of local scientists and scholars, Visit Lex created an advertising campaign designed to invite extraterrestrials to visit Lexington. Using a modified laser, the message was aimed at the TRAPPIST-1 star system, 40 light years away.
We're targeting the TRAPPIST-1 system because we might actually get an answer in somebody's lifetime if there's somebody they're watching. But the reason scientists have been interested in it lately is because of a large number of planets that it has and what is considered to be the habitable zone. So there could be life there. Why not send a signal and see if they answer?
The message contains a bitmap key with prime numbers, the elements of life, molecules for water, ethanol, and dopamine, plus horses and Lexington's iconic bluegrass landscape.
Oh no, they're coming.
The message also contained a collection of images representing Lexington, a selfie from the transmission event, and an audio recording from local blues legend T.D. Young.
Well, you had me until that.
Of all of the things that we've been beaming into space, why not a positive, friendly message? I think saying, hey, we're nice and friendly people. We have horses and bourbon and dopamine. Don't eat us.
What's a dopamine
We have
shit?
What's that about?
creativity. It's just people who
They got a
get
bunch
to
of
have the
adrenochrome
freedom to
and
think a
kids.
little bit differently. It does seem as if it's this place that is very welcoming. Here's our
What is it,
chance
Mike?
to really demonstrate that we are a beautiful culture, a beautiful community, and that we want to share that with the galaxy, that we're the best place on Earth.
The message was sent with FAA approval from the Kentucky Horse Park. So far, no unusual activity has been reported in the skies above Lexington, but we'll be waiting.
Oh my God, Jay.
How much did they spend on this bullshit?
Yeah. I do like how they got FAA permission to fire a laser into the air.
Yeah, come on, you just do it.
What like it points back to you or something? Oh, wait, yeah.
If ET eventually does receive the message and pack their bags for our solar system, eager to take in the Bluegrass State's hospitality, thoroughbred race horses, and bourbon industry, they'll have to cover over 235 trillion miles to get here. And it's a bit of a trip, but who knows how fast their craft can go. Yeah, they go into the sun. We know that now. They travel through the sun. It's common knowledge. We've all moved on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but why the dopamine? Is there anything in this?
I'm looking for that, and I said there's a comment on the article that said, did they consider the biological differences between the horse riding, bourbon drinking, and dopamine engorged Kentuckians?
Yeah, and why are there two pictures of horses on this? And the man is in the middle.
Well, because that's they want to show that each man has two horsewives, and if you come to this planet, you too can get two horsewives.
Is dopamine essential for life?
Do you get dopamine from squeezing horses?
I don't know. But they said they put in parentheses below the label of dopamine because Lexington is fun. And so it's like right below the elements of life and then fun. Okay, I like to have fun too, but this is your one message to send. They send pictures of clouds and moons and horses.
Why is there I just noticed that. Why is the sun and the moon on the same picture?
I don't know.
And yes, to people shouting, yes, I understand you can see the moon during the day at times. Yes, I get it.
Yes.
But traditionally, those are opposite spheroids in the sky.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I mean, I don't want to shit on their parade, but the aliens are already here. They just wasted a lot of money. The aliens are already here. So beam that laser, I don't know, Area 51 down in the ocean. Start shooting at UFOs. You can see them. Kind of waste of money here. All right, we'll move on to see what else you got.
Here.
So this is your fault. I did not have this article pulled, but because you had that story from the Hollywood Reporter about the guy jacking off about all the ads coming through. I saw a related story, which I had to pull because it's of your favorite television series and film series, and they're going to try to ruin it again. So here we go. I have not read or vetted this article, but it came out today.
Okay. New Star Trek movie in the works at Paramount from Andor director.
That was a half-hearted little whoop there.
Very smaller woo there. I will see this because the Andor director, he's the guy who did the Star Wars Rogue One. Andor
No,
is
he's not. Is it?
I think so. Andor and Rogue One directed by the same person. They certainly look. They got the same feel. That's for sure.
I'm gonna check.
But if he treats Star Trek the same way he treated Star Wars, we are in for quite a treat.
At least get Macho Man back in there. He was better at pumping people up.
You think he's better at kind of being a hype man?
Yeah, he's a better hype man having behind you when you're making your milquetoast announcements.
All right. After years of stops and starts, Paramount is taking a step towards returning Star Trek to the big screen. Toby Haynes, who directed episodes of Star Wars series Andor, will helm a new feature with Seth Graham writing. So so he didn't create.
Yeah, I don't think it was the
he just directed.
By the way, Rogue One directed by Gareth Edwards. So
Gareth, yeah. So I thought Gareth Edwards also helped create Andor.
I don't think there was.
You
any
didn't see that? Okay,
there.
well, this guy Toby Haynes just directed episodes. He wasn't the creator. He just directed some. So the plot is said to take place before the events of 2009 Star Trek J.J. Abrams movie.
Wait, it's a prequel to a prequel?
Yeah. That's bizarre. Abrams' Bad Robot will produce the movie, which the studio is describing as an expansion of its Trek verse.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't like the J.J. Abrams Trek verse.
You're getting more of it.
I don't want it. No one wants it. It sucks. All the stuff that J.J. Abrams did. Yeah, the movies were entertaining, but all the shows, everything that they did, it amounts to nothing. It all sucks. All the TV shows suck.
They suck.
Trek has largely lived in the world of TV and streaming in recent years, with Paramount Plus home to a number of shows, including Strange New Worlds, Discovery, and the animated series Lower Decks and Picard, which wrapped up last year. Yeah, Picard, the final season, Picard, not bad. I will say it was not bad.
How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there 5 Star Trek TV series on right now?
I don't know if they're all on, but you can stream them all. Strange New Worlds is not bad either. The problem is they stop advancing, like they keep doing prequels and prequels in the timeline. Picard is the only series thus far that has advanced the timeline forward at all. And it's irritating to me.
How far back until they do one about the guy inventing warp drive? Or have they already done that?
They've already done that guy. That was Star Trek First Contact.
Yeah, that movie. But I mean, how long until they do a TV series where they keep going back and they bump into that one?
Who knows? They're digging deep here, so it won't be long. Paramount has spent years figuring out a new big screen take on Star Trek after Beyond. So the reason why they're doing this is that J.J. Abrams has a deal. Like, he can't touch, like, that the whole Bad Robot Studio. They have a finite section of the Star Trek universe that they can work in.
Interesting.
It is like the Captain Kirk era of Star Trek. That era. They can't. I don't think they can touch anything after that, like the Picard stuff. At least not to my knowledge. Like, there's like these weird things with deals when it comes to the franchise, merchandise, and not able to readjust certain things. Like, there's a whole big merchandising thing.
Merchandising. So it's kind of like speaking of Amazon, when they did the Lord of the Rings TV series, but they had rights to only certain characters and they could not go into certain storylines, and so they just made up their own shit that was weird and contradictory to all the established books that have been out there for 60 years.
Yeah, because I think the rights to certain portions of the Star Trek franchise are held by different entities. Like, it's like owned by Paramount, by like different divisions of Paramount, because Paramount has Paramount Network, they have Paramount Plus, but by all accounts, it's all owned by CBS. But they don't want to ruin old Star Trek, because old Star Trek merchandise, Shatner era, still outsells new Star Trek stuff.
Well, it's primarily by people remaking the Halloween TV or Halloween movie series. They need all those Shatner masks.
So in 2016, the studio announced Star Trek IV to star Chris Hemsworth, who played Kirk's father in 2009 alongside Pines' Enterprise crew. The film never came to fruition, and filmmakers such as Quentin Tarantino and Noah Hawley took stabs at developing their own, unrelated. So I'd love to see a Quentin Tarantino Star Trek. That would be amazing. During a Paramount...
Noah Hawley?
I don't know. During a Paramount's Investor Day in February 2022, producer Abrams made the surprise announcement of a new installment that was in the works with Pine-led crew and would be shooting by the end of the year. No one wants J.J. Abrams to do any more Star Trek, any more Star Wars. The guy hasn't done anything. He's good at directing. He's not good at writing. And even the direction is a bit of a questionable.
Could there be a licensing thing where they have to produce a film in a certain amount of time, or the license reverts to somebody else?
Yeah, I think so. I think they have to do it. And they got to get this done very soon.
Shields up. Red alert.
That's how I feel about this entire thing. This announcement
that
does
should
not
be the name of the movie.
Shields up. Red alert.
Red alert.
Yep. See, the Pine-led crew would be shooting by the end of the year, a move that took even the cast by surprise. Okay, so the cast is not even included on this. That's how we felt when they announced...
Hey, Mike, you're in a movie tomorrow. What?
I think that's how, like, Daisy Ridley of Star Wars thought. Like, she was announced that she was in a new Star Wars movie. She was like, what, really? I'm in a new Star Wars movie? Okay. All right, well... I'm not going to go see this, probably.
Yes, you will.
You're right. Who am I kidding?
You're going to put on your red shirt and go out there and stand in line the night before.
I will. I'll be looking for people to go with me. I'll be yelling outside my house looking for anybody, but no one will go.
Anybody?
No one will go with me. All right, let's see what else we got over there. Do you have any Star Wars news?
I don't have Star Wars news. Let me see if I have it related.
Yes, please. I want more.
No, nothing Star Wars.
Got any more Star Trek news?
Yes, please. I want more.
No more. I'm out of Alien news. I have a possible follow-up. Not possible. I have a semi-related, tangentially related follow-up story to Zuckerberg building his bunker for Florida, if you want that. I have a unicorn. I have a story of a guy who was off on his funny raft fishing from TikTok, which you could play Jay wondering what the hell that thing is. We have a contest at Popeye's Chicken that everyone gets free wings depending on who wins the Super Bowl.
Oh.
How about this one? Here's a job for some people out there who might be looking for a career change.
Well, we definitely like employment news here.
Mm-hmm. This is employment news. So here is a pizza chain hiring for a critical position in their corporate structure that some people here might want to get involved in. Drop some applications in there.
Casey's. Casey's is hiring a chief pizza and beer officer. Wow.
This is one of the truly great moments of your life.
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't go that far, but
well, this is Casey's. We used to call back in the day in the show. We used to call Casey's General Store. It was a chain in the Midwest and South, and we would call up and ask for ridiculous things. We used to tell them that the Prune brothers were coming in there and just call a whole bunch of shenanigans. And I think you can. I posted some of those prank phone calls to the Patreon. We just harassed the hell out of these people because they would have like a payphone inside Casey's General Store, and so we would just call the payphone, and people would just come by and pick it up, and the workers there would just come over and answer the phone just so it would stop ringing,
just to keep it for
yeah.
Hello, who are you calling?
And we just call up and talk to them like we actually knew them, and we're gonna be coming in there and buying some prune juice, and you'll know us by our big red hat that we're wearing. And yeah, it's fun. But here, this is Casey's. I don't know if this is their general store, but this is from Wichita, Kansas. Casey's, the 5th largest U.S. pizza chain. And
is that true?
That's amazing news. I didn't know that, but yes, the U.S.'s 5th largest pizza chain, the official pizza and beer headquarters, is launching a search for its first ever chief pizza and beer officer. Wow.
Ooh, yeah!
That's where we need Macho Man hyping this up.
Yeah, really. The person in this position will serve as an authority on sampling, researching, and pairing Casey's pizza with the best beer combinations. Ideal candidates for the chief beer and pizza officer will have a high motivation to eat tasty pizza and responsibly drink ice cold beer.
Oh, yeah!
Do you think you could legally hold them to that? Because it said specifically tasty pizza.
Yeah.
And ice cold beer. So
well,
if they're like, Mike, here's your daily, delivery of pizza and beer. What if it's not ice cold and tasty?
It sounds like they're looking for some tubbies to come in and eat and drink for free.
Hey, fatty.
Yeah. I mean, once you're pounding Casey's pizza every day and drinking beer, it sounds like a great job at first.
8 pizzas a day.
Yeah, it sounds like a great job at first until you're ballooning up. Casey's job requirements include be a proven professional, someone who loves to eat Casey's pizza and drink beer.
Oh, yeah!
I'll walk in there right now and start getting drunk and eating all your pizza. Just walk in there.
I can prove I'm already qualified to do the job by going into my nearest Casey's and just chowing down.
I got my buddy filming me as I do it, just walking in there, grabbing pizza out of people's hands and slamming beers.
Just a prank, dude.
Have pizza stamina, strong enough to continue to eat pizza even when you have eaten it every day for a month. Wow. So, yeah, you got to power through. I bet I could be that person. I love pizza. Pizza is probably my favorite food. So I probably could do that. Have task prioritization and goal achievement, finding and creating the best possible pizza and beer combinations for our guests. I'm looking at, your guests are people who stop in
at the gas station.
To maybe buy some lottery tickets, fill up their tank of gas, probably need maybe some munchies, some cigarettes,
lottery
tickets, any number of things that you could buy at a gas station.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And lottery tickets. And chewing tobacco.
Yep.
And Hot Pockets. And honey buns. And coffee. And Gatorade. And Coca-Cola. And aspirin. And lighters. And ice cream. And potato chips. And magazines.
Yeah.
Magazines.
What magazine pairs well with Casey's Pizza?
Yeah. See, for tonight's pairing, we have a sausage and pepperoni and Good Housekeeping.
Oh, nice.
What the hell?
You're also going to have good leadership skills. Okay. I it says good leadership skills. Okay. Lead a team of one. You, a highly motivated pizza and beer lovers. Okay. Be a beacon.
Lead a team. Wait. Go back. Lead a team of one?
One. Yeah. Lead a team of one. You, of highly motivated pizza and beer lovers.
So if you have problems during this job, can you blame your poor leadership skills on this?
Yeah, I blame my manager.
Look, I wasn't doing what I was telling myself to do. It's just,
the goals
I blame
weren't clear.
my lack of leadership.
Be a beacon of integrity, willing to undergo a background check. Willing.
Yeah.
This next one confuses me, by the way, as I'm reading ahead.
Be of legal age. You'll be consuming beer responsibly, so you need to be 25 plus years old. What?
Yeah. Do they mean 21, or did I miss something?
Oh, no.
Because he's 21 in this country.
Some places it's 18.
Yeah, some places it's 18.
That's a weird one.
That is a weird one.
Find more information on this. Did Congress sneak one by when we weren't paying attention?
Don't you have to be, to rent a car, don't you legally have to be 23 or 24?
No, that's to get preferred rates. You can rent much cheaper than that.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Mm-hmm.
Reside somewhere near Casey's country, our 17-state footprint across the Midwest and the South. So somewhere near it.
Tonight!
What if you're willing to commute from a place where there is no Casey's?
Yeah. Where's the nearest Casey's for me? You're not even talking about pay on here, Gretchen. There's no...
Mike, you get paid in pizza coupons.
I go over here to apply. Apply now.
Closest Casey's to you, I believe, is in London, Ohio.
Okay. It's maybe hour and a half. I should apply. My resume is fucking top notch.
Tip top.
Fucking worked in corporate industry, cybersecurity guy, worked in programming, deep IT, worked in management area, I can do this shit. I think I'm going to apply.
Do it.
Just to see if they turn me down or not. I'll do a background check too. I don't give a shit.
They do want to know your Instagram handle, your TikTok handle, and your LinkedIn profile.
I can do that.
So here's the questions from the job application. The standard things about somebody. Do you like pizza and beer? Yes or no. What if you click no? Do you think they immediately discriminate?
I think they reject you.
Yep.
I think they reject you out of hand.
How about this one? Tell us about a time when you solved a problem with pizza and beer.
With pizza and beer?
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, I was like MacGyver and I had to get myself out of a crazy situation.
I was trapped inside a drug dealer's lair, and all we had was pizza and beer.
This is where I asked ChatGPT for some help. I'll ask ChatGPT.
I like your MacGyver thing. Go back to that. Just paste in a script from a MacGyver episode.
Yes. Okay. Please provide short. Please provide a situation in
which story
which
synopsis.
Pizza and beer solved
a problem.
A world problem.
Ooh, you're going big.
Yeah, I am. This is a resume thing.
Here's what I would do before we even see what ChatGPT squeezes out. I would say that you ended the Palestinian war by bringing everybody pizza and beer.
It started off by saying pizza and beer, while unlikely to solve major world problems on their own, can symbolically represent the power of simple shared experiences in bringing nations together.
Yeah, we're not hiring this guy.
Yeah,
this is terrible.
Pretend pizza and beer can solve world problems.
Well, pretend if it did, you stupid computer.
Problems and present situation. In a world where beer and pizza have unique power to solve global issues, let's imagine this situation. A global peace summit. The world
so there I am in Taiwan.
So there I am. The world is facing a critical moment with tensions escalating among nations over various issues like territorial disputes, trade wars, environmental concerns. The United Nations, in a bid to resolve these conflicts, organizes a global peace summit. Leaders from around the world gather, but the atmosphere was tense, with a little hope for a consensus as deep-rooted disagreements and long-standing rivalries dominate the discussion. At the summit on the verge of failure, I present pizza and beer to resolve these issues. I was looking for something more MacGyver-like. Yeah. I'm about to work on this.
It keeps wanting to go back to some sort of like peace negotiation, which is what I came up with before it did.
Yeah, I need something
Piece
that
of junk.
is way more unique. Like my car stalled on the highway. And,
can you give it a specific scenario? Pretend I'm trapped in a room and the only tools I have to escape are pizza and beer.
Yes. Yes, I probably could.
Well, while you're doing that, I'll read more from the application here. It also wants to know, what is your ideal pizza and beer combination and why? So I wonder, people are going to submit weird flavors. Someone's going to try to go unique because everyone likes pepperoni pizza. That's the default. Someone's saying like, no, I like chicken Alfredo pizza with mayonnaise on it, and my favorite beer is near beer. And they're trying to like get through that first round of filtering.
So it says in here, Cratchit, that let's imagine or create a scenario where you're trapped in a room and you somehow have access to pizza and beer. Number one, you could attract attention. First, you could use the strong aroma of the pizza to attract attention. People are often drawn to the smell of pizza. Yeah, that's right. So I heated up this pizza in order to produce the aroma of pizza to attract attention from people walking past my cell outside.
People happen to be digging under my house. Maybe they'll come up and rescue me.
And then second, you could use beer as a message carrier. In a room, if the room has windows or a small opening, you could write a message for help on a piece of paper or napkin from the pizza and attach it to the beer bottle. Then carefully throw the bottle through the opening on the outside, hoping someone reads.
Bean somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Create noise. You could bang empty beer cans together against a hard surface to create noise, attracting attention as well. Use the pizza box for signaling. If you...
These are ridiculous.
Improvised tools. Depending on the room you're in, you could potentially use sharp edge of the beer bottle or a sturdy part of the pizza box to try to manipulate the lock or tamper with the weak points in the room, like a structure or a loose window or panel. I like this. Yeah,
it's the best one so far.
Maintain energy and morale while you're working to escape. Don't forget to eat some pizza and drink some beer. It's important to keep your energy up and stay hydrated. All right. Well, there you go. I'll use all this in my resume.
So put that in as the time you solved a problem with pizza and beer.
I was trapped in a room.
In a guy's house.
I was
you
kidnapped.
Had to use the sharp edge of the cardboard pizza box to dig your way out.
I was kidnapped for several weeks, and all they gave me was pizza and beer to eat. I eventually got out by signaling to somebody through the windows by throwing beer.
I like the idea of using what did they say? Use beer to write on a piece of paper and then wing the empty beer bottle at somebody, hoping to catch their attention.
Yeah, that'll get them. Like smack somebody right in the side of the head with my beer bottle. Hey, asshole! I'm in here trapped.
Yeah, come fight me.
Come find me. I'm in here.
It's like, call the cops, Harold. There's a guy in there just throwing beer bottles.
I got pizza in here and I ain't going to share it.
Mine. Couple other questions here. They say, when will the chief pizza and beer officer be announced? And they're announcing on Friday, February 9th, which is National Pizza Day, and the Friday before the Super Bowl, a great day for pizza and beer.
I mean, I would hate to have to resign my position as a security engineer, but I would be a chief I would be technically moving up the corporate ladder.
So what you call C-level. This is a C-level position. By the way, one of the questions here says, does the chief pizza and beer officer position have an end date? So you may want to consider what you just said there. Mm-hmm. The chief pizza and beer officer position does have an end date as it is a contracted position. The contract term runs from February 1st to May 31st, 2024. So
that's a short term.
This is short term. This is only, 4 months?
Maybe I can do this part-time.
Well, how much vacation time do you have stacked up? So you just want to take vacation?
I got quite a bit. I got quite a bit of vacay. So I don't know. I probably could spread it out. I will figure out a way to do this. I'll subcontract this out to some guy in China.
Subcontract it out to ChatGPT.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
All your reviews of these pizza and beer combinations are weirdly written. What's going on here?
I will do it. I will apply. I will get the job, and I will figure this out.
And I will single-handedly make Casey's regret creating this position.
I'm gonna tell my wife I'm gonna have to pack on like 15 to 20 pounds. So just beware,
honey. I got 4 months. I'm packing on some weight. Just
I'm going to Casey's.
FYI.
I'm gonna go there and get ripped and drive an hour and a half home drunk as shit, smelling like gas station pizza.
Gas station pizza. Ugh. It's been sitting under a heat lamp all day.
Oh, God.
Yeah, give me a slice of that one in the back. The one that's been there all day. No, not the fresh one.
You know what's going to I'm just going to get drunk and I'll just like go in the back and start scratching off lotto tickets and smearing greasy pizza everywhere.
Good Lord.
I'm going to apply, though.
Well, let's hope this works out for some people. That you have until January 24th to apply, so you got 2 weeks from today. Hurry up.
Number 12 on this is draw a picture of yourself as our chief pizza and beer officer. You won't be judged on your artistic abilities. Again,
what?
I'm going to use ChatGPT in Midjourney to create an amazing image of myself.
Well, there's your episode art, but. Why would they ask you to draw a picture, but then say you're not going to be judged on artistic abilities?
Yeah, they just asked me to do busy work here at this point.
Dude, tell him to draw a picture. See if he'll do it.
It's
terrible.
I'll upload my resume. Might be the most qualified person to apply. At least corporate wise, There are people out there more experienced in the pizza industry. And probably beer. That is the one deficiency I have is like beer tasting. That's like my biggest weakness.
Do you think they're looking for somebody with some sort of culinary background, or do you think they want like an off-the-wall hire, so an outside-the-box thinker, a real paradigm shifter?
I bet Gordon Ramsay's going to apply for this thing.
Ooh, that would be good. A celebrity.
Just walk in and start running this joint.
This beer is terrible.
Start throwing, eats at people, smushing people's faces. Totally destroying every Casey store he walks into. All right, people. We'll be back on Saturday. I think. Saturday we'll be back.
I'll be here.
And maybe Joe will be here. I don't know. Poor guy.
You may still have that COVID you got from Howard Stern at the Ed Sheeran concert.
Yes, that is exactly how he got it.
COVID.
We all know Joe loves Ed Sheeran, so.
And his buddies with Howard Stern. We know this.
Send him his well wishes. Well, thank you, Cratchit. Chabagoo, everyone.
Keep watching the skis for mysterious Star Trek movies.
Penis.
Hammering coming in my ears. Fucking stupid hammering.
That's about all.
Shablagoo. Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
I'm done! I'm done! Done!
Look at this turtle.